A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Carlos Fernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Digging in now, Danny Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Danny Thomas.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Ready now for the White Sox, Alfredo Nieto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alfredo Nieto becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Sergio Franco. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped him up. Brady is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Theodore James.
And leading off for the White Sox.
They'll need him to get something going here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Patrick.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next for Chicago, Todd Hager. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Todd Hager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the bat.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Stepping into the box, Henry Ramirez. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Hager is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Leading off the inning,
and leading off for the White Sox.
They'll look to get something going here, and even this game hit hard to the right side. Nunn fields it cleanly. He's going to take it to the bag himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Justin Blackwell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold it.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Danny Thomas, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Thomas was born in the state of Pennsylvania. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Alfredo Nieto. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Sergio Franco.
Leading off
flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Franco leads off second with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Lionel Holt has with one away. He can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Rock solid for Florida the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Ready for another chance? Todd Hager, runner in scoring position with Super. 0-1 the count.
And never want to take an offense's aggression away. But they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4. So striding in, Henry Ramirez, who leads off from the bottom of the fifth. He's able to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time to start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on your speed.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Cabrera is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in situations often. It's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Down the first baseline. First baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Danny Thomas. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Alfredo Nieto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Alfredo Nieto becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sergio Franco will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Rodriguez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder,
First
number
offering on his
5.
way in front of that fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Lionel Holt.
And leading
comes
off for
in
the White
0 for
Sox.
2 thus far.
Catcher.
And he just
Lionel
keeps rolling along.
Holt.
He starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2 pitch.
That's up, straight up,
High pop up. None is there for it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Todd Hager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Todd Hager.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So digging in now, Henry Ramirez.
Up next
He
for
singled
Chicago.
his last time up.
Second baseman, Henry Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Ramon Cabrera. He leads off there half of the eighth.
Leading off for the White Sox,
unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now batting, Justin Blackwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time. Oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Danny Rivers. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Alfredo Nieto. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. Gilliam is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. A man left for the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth. Digging in, Sergio Franco. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. John Valentine takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Three-finger Rietzma was his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process.